What's going on, guys? To another episode of the Critical Hit Podcast.
Welcome back to the Critical Hit Podcast, the
Yeah.
number one Pokemon podcast in the world.
Oh yeah, we got.
That's how I know I'm too old for that bullshit. Because I'm like, they're making fucking Gen Alpha noises and iPad kids. I'm like, I'm
What,
over it. I'm already over
you
it.
don't know the what are you doing right now? Like you don't know
Literally,
that?
We're going to talk about so much Pokemon.
No, I know those kids. Like, thankfully, they're not my kids. Because I'm not gonna say I beat my kids, but
Ah,
I mean, no, they're
You're
good
done.
kids. You're
you're
done.
done.
You're done. You're not that guy.
Get
pal.
his ass. Oh my god, is that Vert? Is that
Is that
Tiny
Nathaniel?
Vert?
Shiva?
Is that Will and
I
Nathaniel?
can't even do it right. Shiva?
Is that
Is
Tiny
that
Boy?
Tiny Vert?
You guys can't see it right
Oh my
now,
god.
but
Oh.
Brock's mewing
Curse,
on the
curse.
other side.
Bye bye.
Why are you testing now? We're live.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. No, you know what would have been funny if
Can
we
you
just did not tell him at all.
He's over here going test S1 He's over here clicking.
No, you're good.
You're good, man. You know we're just giving you a hard time because we love you.
Yeah, we love you. I want to talk about like the air frying stuff though, because you know.
What's wrong with air frying?
I was kidding.
I have seen some stuff about air frying. Apparently it puts like, you know what? You know like Teflon? It's kind of like the same stuff as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
I grew up in the 80s and 90s, dude. Like, if I'm not dead and have cancer by
Oh
now,
my
I'm good. I'm good.
80s, 90s?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys grew up with bubble
You gotta-
wrap.
Do what?
You guys grew up with bubble wrap and fucking quails in your backyard.
Wait,
You say
Dusty.
quails?
Quails, yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I have
Like
quails.
the bird?
Yeah, I grow quails,
Is
bro.
that like a 2000s kid thing, having quail?
No, it's a
In your
rock. It's a rock sandy.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. I got it. It's like, what do you mean? Okay, I remember now. Yeah.
Wait, so Dusty, wouldn't that mean
What's that?
are you Gen Z or are you a millennial?
I am like the oldest age bracket of Gen Z that there is. So actually, I think there's 1 year higher than me. But
You're-
I'm an old Gen Z, a young or no, I'm a young millennial and old Gen Z. I'm a
That-
zillennial.
I'm a,
Millennial.
and it's it's weird because it's pronounced the same thing because I'm Gen X millennial, but
Yeah.
they're pronounced the same. Yeah.
So like,
But
do they have like a set time period or something? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, there's like
Google
the age
does.
bracket. So like millennials, I think it's like 89 to 90 to 99 or something like that.
Millennials.
It's like 85 to
Oh.
like, yeah. It's weird.
Let me do this.
Millennials are like Pokemon kids. Those are the people who grew up heavy with Pokemon.
Hold up. Millennials.
think.
All right. Between 1981 and 1996.
1981. Oh wait, 1996. Okay, so I'm not. I am Gen Z then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
and
That's what I
then-
thought. That's what I just said though.
Yeah, Gen Z is 1997 to 2012.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
So-
you go. What'd you go? Generation name years. That's what I googled.
I said,
I
what
have the same
age
stuff.
bracket is millennials?
Oh, wait. I have all the same stuff you do.
Yeah. And then Gen X is 44 to 59. Boomers.
Gen Alpha's present.
The frick? That's what it's called? Boomers?
Yeah, the baby
boomers.
boomers.
You
Yeah,
ever
it's because the reason why they're called the baby boomers. What was it, like in New York, something like that? There was a major power outage, and they had nothing else to do because it was the middle of fucking. There's not a goddamn thing to do but to fuck. So that's when our biggest population boom happened.
Gee, I thought that was a meme. Like, oh my god, you're such a boomer. Like, I didn't actually think that was the exact.
I mean,
like,
it is
term.
a meme, but it's also a thing.
That's
they
crazy.
they call them boomers now because they're the old generation.
Damn.
They're the old
It's like-
people.
There he is.
Hey chat, put your age in the chat and give us your social security number, please.
Don't do that.
We also need your mother's maiden name.
Yes, please.
Yet.
And also your credit
first-
card number. That's optional.
But what's not optional is
Three-
the three
three
numbers
locals.
on the back of the card.
Exactly. Oh, look at
All
that
right. So
Elgato.
should we talk about Pokemon stuff or like get into the?
So are you Gen Alpha or Gen Z, Rocket?
I'm Gen Z.
He's Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z is up to 2012.
Gen Z. as
So-
British people would say.
Oh,
So
Gen
Gen
Z.
Z.
Oh.
What year are you again? 2010, something like that.
2007.
What?
I don't know. 2000 what?
2007.
2007. Okay.
You were born in 2007?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
In 2010, I was frick! I wanted to say something bad. Nah, I'm not gonna
Nope.
say it. I was like, you know what? I had like a Vinland Saga moment. I was like, nah, not gonna do it.
I want to be better and kinder.
Yes, I held
Poke
myself
positive.
back. Exactly,
Gen
Poke
Z
positive.
to 96. Oh,
Wait.
or what went up to 96? Bay Showcase wasn't paying attention to the numbers.
Hey Vert, I don't think your mic is on, by the way.
Pokesun TCG. Hello, everybody.
wrong
Bay
mic, I
Showcase.
think.
Son of a Merc says 93. Sean says, I'm a millennial. Mr. Hoot says, hello, everyone.
Hello,
Alex
Mr. Hoot.
Ortiz says, hello.
Is
Uh,
You can't hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. We heard you when you said test the first time.
Yeah, but it feels like the audio is coming from his camera. Sorry, yeah, it's coming from his camera.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think if you go to like your
Yeah.
microphone tab and look at options.
It only gives me the option for default.
Yeah, don't do default because default
Yeah.
will be your camera, your mic camera.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Why is Vert vaping? Because he's Vert. That's what he does.
Because he's
He-
taken after
he-
Ryan.
He stunts his growth with vaping.
I wonder if it's actually true.
I don't know.
That's definitely not true. Why would you?
I don't know,
Why would
because
you wonder if that was true?
I heard it might.
I
Oh,
heard-
really?
Yeah.
He definitely just looked at me and was wondering if it's really
He's like, "Is it Vert? You won't believe this,
Yeah,
but I
heard
think
you
I
did.
understand."
Look.
Oh man.
No, I've seen some tall people vape before.
Yeah, I mean Ryan, he's pretty tall. He vapes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, but I mean, he started vaping after he grew, and I mean, like Nathaniel,
But
he was
drinking
vaping
does
when he was
stunt
like
your
5 years old. I was kidding, Nathaniel. I'm just kidding.
No,
I can't
no, he's,
figure
no,
out
he's
the
not.
mic, guys.
You can't figure.
That's all right. You're good.
Yeah. You
Oh
get it.
look, I'm Rock. I don't vape. I can't get my face on the internet.
Oh, shut your stupid.
Shut the fuck.
What are you gonna open up today first, Vert?
Oh yeah, y'all like the new setup? I got everything set up in here now.
It looks crispy.
Yeah, look,
Good.
yeah.
But is your Wi-Fi in your internet working correctly?
Everything should be set up perfect now, except I can't get the mic working.
Corey says, "Hello, ladies."
Hello, Corey. How's it
That's how I
going?
know I'm old because I thought of WWE Val Venus when he said that.
Got Space Daddy also in the chat. Crazy, those shelves behind Vert are 4 feet tall. I didn't even know they made that small. Ah.
That's messed up.
Unbelievable.
Oh,
Why is everyone
You-
attached
you've
to
been-
Bert?
it's
Because of
just
his
how things
reactions.
goes.
I catch strays constantly.
It's funny because he's taller than Nick. He's legitimately taller than Nick, but Nick will never get the short jokes if Vert's in the room. Like they were
Because
standing next to
I
each
feel
other.
like
at
Nick wouldn't
card
take them
party.
as well.
No, because he doesn't give a shit. Nick is just like, haha, yeah, I'm short. And Vert's like, come on, guys, why me? I hate it here.
the reactions are priceless, dude.
Yeah, it's because of his reactions why people go at him.
Because
But
if
it's in
like,
good.
people did like the same thing to Opossum, you'd probably just shit on them. They're afraid of his wrath. They're
But they
afraid
were
of-
literally standing next to each other at card party, and this I don't remember who it was. They're like, "Oh, you two are really short," and Vert was like, "Oh, come on, I'm not that short. At least I'm taller than Nick." And they made a joke, and Nick was like, yeah, I'm short." And Vert's over here like, God.
God
And you
damn
can
it.
tell he wants to react, but he knows I would just feed into everything. So he's like, he's doing his deep breath
The
mantra.
amount of short jokes I got at card party is unheard of.
No, I'm sure you heard of most of them because me and Clutch don't fucking let up.
This is true.
Because you'll be in your Discord, it'll be fine. Like nothing's going on. It'll be nice and quiet for like a day and a half. People are out talking about Pokemon, and then all of a sudden, me and Clutch or both one of us would just drop some random short memes and short jokes, and then it's just off to the races for like an hour.
Yes, that's very true.
So what's on the agenda? On the agenda today, we heard a little bit of a drama with some investor bros, correct, Gonzo?
Yeah. What's going on with the investor bros?
No, sorry, not
Did you guys
investor
say
bros.
some people were opening shit up early or something?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Oh, that if that's what you're talking about.
No!
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Oh
so-
no, they open cards early. That's a content opportunity. Someone drop a video.
And that's the thing. So Nick made a video about it, and it wasn't
Oh.
to shit on. It was.
Oh, that Dusty's like, oh fuck, dude, I didn't even know you didn't know.
My bad.
But he didn't make the video to shit on the guys.
Okay.
Because he likes both of the creators. He says it in his video. He's like, I like them. He was just pretty much answering questions about why they opened the product or how they got the product open. Because it's not like weeks or 6 weeks in advance, and they're not saying they're probably stolen. I don't know. One of them, they both talk. I think they both talk about how they got the products, but they don't want to talk about like where, because they know they're gonna break street. The stores they got them from got broke street date. So Nick was pretty much just explaining to people how they got them just a few days earlier before pre-release actually happened. Because if you guys don't know, pre-release happens usually Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the week before the set actually gets released. So pre-release was this weekend. And usually what happens is they get a bunch of build and battle boxes and some booster boxes. And what that's usually meant for is you pay a fee to compete, to play, and to build decks for these card stores to play with the new set before it actually gets released. And the booster boxes are like, all right, cool, you played, here's some prizes for winning. And they are allowed to, after the tournament is done, then they can sell the product to the players only. They're not supposed to sell to everybody who walks in. I, even at one of my local game stores, last time I did a one for Obsidian Flames, you pay for your fee, they give you your build and battle, but they rip the plastic off in front of you, so there's no way for you to be like, oh well, I can't stay anymore, so I'm gonna go make content out of this later. It's to help deter people not to make videos off of it, but some people do. Some of the game stores sell them early to the content creators, and that's what happened. So that's pretty much what happened. They got a hold of the product early. They made the videos earlier than what they supposed to, because even Real Breaking Nate, he just released his video today, and he got his product from the Pokemon company themselves.
Yeah.
So that kind of gives you an idea of like, all right, yes, if Nate, who is sponsored by Pokemon, hasn't made a video yet, Super Duper Danny, Pokerev, any of the people who get free product, if they're not making videos, it's probably too early.
Now, what was the time
And
frame?
What
between
do you mean
those
by too
things?
early? I don't really understand what that means.
So
Pokemon has a date that you're allowed to start posting the videos if you're sponsored by Pokemon specifically.
yeah,
What if you're not sponsored by Pokemon? Is there like any law? Like, what's the big deal?
so it's not a
Technically, the
law,
store
but you're
shouldn't give them out before.
yeah, they can give you a cease and desist for the video because you're showing off
There's-
product that's not supposed to be shown off yet. Even though like there's websites like PokeBeach and Surabee who shows off like scans of the cards.
That's
But if
what I
it's
don't
the
understand.
phys-
Is why is like what's the big deal? Like everybody knows all the cards in the set already because it came out in Japanese like 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it's not that much of a big deal as people are making it out to be. That's why even it's not stolen. They just broke street date. The people who else,
Yeah.
because if they get caught selling before they're supposed to, they can lose that right to sell Pokemon via the Pokemon distributor themselves or any other distributor because
Yeah.
they're gonna lose.
Like there's a
Gotcha.
case with
And I would get it
Seismic
if
Shock.
it was like stolen. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead, Rod.
Yeah, there's a case with Seismic Shock where that was 6 weeks early, and he did get a Pokemon, FBI agent.
He got the cease and desist.
Yeah, he got. I don't think it was a cease and desist. I think it was it was like an FBI agent from Pokemon that told him, hey, if you don't do this shit, if you don't take this shit off the internet, you're gonna get some trouble here. So in this case, as long as it's not like 4 weeks plus, I don't think you have to really worry about getting a cease and desist. If you if you got that from an LGS or etc. If you didn't, if you got it some eBay, it's more of a highly likelihood that it was stolen. But in this case, I think all the blame, as Gonzo said, would be shifted towards the LGS that broke Street Date and sold it to the person. But I don't necessarily think the person is going to get a cease and desist in this time frame. Like I would probably call it next to zero if you got it from an LGS. Even honestly, even if it was like 4 weeks and they got it from an LGS, the LGS would be taking full responsibility, and I think they would get the most in trouble. But yeah.
Okay.
So here's some comments from the chat. Base Showcase says, according to Pokemon bylaws, you can't even sell extra product if you have leftover from pre-release weekend until after the actual release date of the actual product. That's true to an extent. Like I said, they can sell it to the players only who competed. They can't, if like Vert and I went in there, we competed, we played, they can sell it to Vert and I. But if Rock comes in
yesterday.
Yeah. See, if Rock went in and they're like, okay, well, I want it. They're like, nope, not yet. But at the same time, tell them, oh, we competed. Rock can do the same thing, if anything. So usually afterwards, they're like, all right, cool. First come, first serve for the players. Okay, players don't want any. Now we can start selling it to whoever we want. And that's usually what they end up doing. And again, product that even Pokemon says, whatever's left over, do what you want with it because it's your product at the end of the day, as long as you fulfill the obligation to do a pre-release tournament. Pokahavi says, yeah, they probably just tell them not to say the store name. And that's what happened with Grim. Grim talks about how he got it. He doesn't want to drop the store name. He doesn't want to get the store name in trouble. And that's fair. Like because again, if you're going to break your source there and you lose it, you're not going to be looked at favorably in your area for other LGSs to try to get product from because you're just going to throw them under the bus. Bay Showcase again says, if you're not sponsored, there's no law against it. It's a gray area kind of, but not worth testing the waters. There's no law, period.
Yeah.
There's contracts, but there's no laws.
Yeah, like again, like even in Seismic Shock's case, I mean, all he really had to do was just take down the video. It wasn't really like anything too crazy complicated. Obviously, he got a lot of shit from it. That was 10 times worse than taking down his video, to be honest.
His was stolen. We know it was stolen, and the reason why his was a big deal, and the reason why Pokemon got involved, they're trying to track down the source of the product since it was on eBay. Son of a Merc says, they aren't bad guys. They just got called on their shit and probably won't do it again. It's just holding standards. And I think that's exactly what it came down to, especially with Nick's video the other day. FBI Rock knows. Yeah.
But like, so it's on the big no scale, obviously, I love Chris Pye. I freaking love him. I don't know Grim too much, but I'm familiar with his content. But on the big no scale, since it was pretty much only about a week, since like Real Breaking 8 started doing it, and since the pre-release, I would say
it wasn't even a week. It was like 3 days. I think they released them both on Thursday.
Yeah, and I look at that, I'm like, it's like a 1 out of 10 big no.
Yeah, that's where I agree. That's my point. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think people just want to have a discussion on like, look, it's not really fair that you have a good relationship. Like, I have a great relationship with my stores, but my stores still won't sell me product early. Go out of their way and go on the secondhand market. That's just going to mess up the pricing in the area for everyone else. So if they lose distribution, that means they have to go buy it somewhere else from another store, and then they have to jack up the prices so they can still continue to make their money back. So I don't think it was worth it to even attempt it, but that's on them, and they did it. So they're just going to have to put up with it. I don't think it's that big of a deal either, though.
Yeah.
It's only
good on that, dude. That would have made me lose. I don't even know who they are, but
the only problem that I have with it,
I'm not sure who it was. Sorry, go ahead, Brock.
What'd you say, Dusty? Get on the what?
Do what? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you said get on the something.
He said, you said I You said
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
guys
I was just
said
saying I'm happy they didn't snitch because that's kind of messed up to get product early from somewhere and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
yeah,
That's
and then
what.
run them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like, I think it's just them trying to keep that good rapport they have with them, not to snitch.
for sure. I guess the only problem I have it, and it's more of an objective kind of like viewpoint on this, and more of a moral thing. Obviously, there's a street date, 100%. I get that, but at the same time, I'm looking at like that video came out 3 days ago, and Real Breaking Eights came out like today, and I'm looking at that, and I'm seeing like
The numbers aren't worth it.
that too, but I'm just thinking it really doesn't make a big difference to me personally. And like, how is 3 days make like a big difference? And I think that's definitely open to discussion.
It's just about control. I feel like it's not
Yeah.
about the difference. It's about man. I don't know about content, but just like you know what I mean. Pokemon wants to have an image, and they want the creators that they want to
Mhm.
represent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so if creators that they don't sanction are getting their product and getting all the big views for like early openings,
Yeah.
that's something that they definitely want to be able to control or limit. You know?
Do you think it impacted the view ratio to a large extent?
For Nate's
For
video.
Grim, it did.
Oh, you think it did?
For Graham, 100%
Oh,
it
no,
did because
yeah,
he's
Graham-
only at 2,000 followers.
No,
or
he
subscribers.
benefited, but I'm talking about, did it take away from other
From
people
Nate.
that were sponsored
I
by
don't-
Pokemon?
At the end of the day, I still don't think it takes away anything at all from other people unless it's a direct, like, hey, we're just gonna open up some packs. Like
Yeah.
Nate's video, I watched Nate's video today. There's a small story and a goal for it, and him and Marie make great personality. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's that much of a difference in numbers because most people are going to watch you, especially people the size of Nate, for your personality and your overall like attitude and persona on camera for the entertainment value.
Yeah.
I also
Yeah,
feel
but the
like
new sets definitely bring in a lot of new viewers.
Yeah.
and I mean, like, they get the early openings for 99% of sets. They miss out on 1% of the sets. Like, oh no, they took
Yeah.
away from my. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay,
In
chill
a
out,
way,
dude.
you could kind of like switch the script and say all these big YouTubers are actually stealing all the views from other people that are not fortunate enough to get sponsored by Pokemon. So it's kind of, again, it's like
That's very true.
it's almost like you could always switch that argument into whatever you personally believe is the right moral argument. But yeah, I honestly, I think it wasn't like a huge deal. I understand why Nick did the video though, because I'm surprised how a lot of people thought that it was stolen. Like
Yeah.
it was kind of funny. I was like, dude, like, use some brain cells here, buddy. Come on, use some brain cells. I think everyone's like paranoid. I don't know where
Yeah,
this
it's-
paranoid started. Maybe from that what Seismic Shock did, maybe.
That's what
I
I think.
think
That's
it's
why
a
I
little
think
bit
this was so big, is because people already know it happened in the past.
Yeah, it's the fact that it happened in the past. It's a smaller content creator, with Grim at least, because Chris just hit 100K, or he's about to hit 100K. Grim has 2,000 subs. I think it's a little bit of, hey, why does this smaller content creator have this early? Is it stolen? But yeah,
Grim's
again,
video went nuts.
it's just a couple of days early, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But there is standards. Again, my issue isn't with them; it's with the LGS. That's who my issue's with.
What
Because if they're willing to sell it early, what else are they doing for their content creator in their area that they're not doing for the everyday person?
No, yeah, I understand that for sure. I think that is a bit like scummy for the LGS to do, and honestly, they could have just waited just a bit more. It's not that hard.
Son of a Merc says, I personally don't give a shit, but standards are standards or it's chaos.
Yeah.
And I think that's what a lot of people feel right now is that Mimic Brews in here. I saw a comment that he posted earlier. Grim is gold, flex muscle. If you get views, it gets, just do it. So and that's how a lot of people feel. If you were able to get in early, you're able to get it early. Son of a Merc, true words right there, buddy. Like, it ain't no skin off my back, but if standards are at a place, they keep everything fair and consistent. Says Base Showcase.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have some level of rules to
Yeah.
to kind of figure out if decisions like these, if
Mm.
situations like these are bad or good. So I think it's always good to have a certain standard. But once you're getting close to that standard, it kind of like blurs a bit. So in in this situation, it was very, very, very close to the release date and what other creators are doing. So
If
I
they did it a week or two prior from this week, I think there would be a much bigger conversation about
Yeah.
these two and how they got the product.
exactly.
But it's just a couple days. Paul McBride says, I do think Pokemon does a decent job of providing products or packages to a mix of smaller and larger creators that align with the brand they strive to maintain. At least recently they are. I will agree with that because there's a lot of very small content creators that are not on YouTube that are getting packages like Laura on Instagram. It's Laura. I don't remember the numbers that are attached to her name after that, but she's getting a lot of product. There's a lot of content creators, mostly on Instagram and TikTok, that I'm seeing get product early and other deals that most YouTube creators were getting in the very beginning too. So I think they're reaching out to the small content creators again.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, how's everything been going for you guys these last few weeks? What you guys been up to since we last talked?
I've just been doing schoolwork. We went live last week on the channel for a group chat where we kind of just bullshitted a little bit. We talked about the SEP challenge that happens in exactly 1 month. I will be reaching out to people, other content creators later this week to see if they want to be a part of it. I have the app that we will be using for the group, and I've just been working on the SEP challenge stuff off to the side. I want to sit down if we want to make a Venmo just for this or a PayPal just for the SEP challenge, so we know exactly where all the money's at. And because people are giving us money for a charity, I want to be transparent with it. I want people to know exactly where it is, where it's going to be held.
GoFundMe, so that way, like, it's like linked directly to the charity, so that way you can't pull it. Not that I'm saying anybody would. But
Yeah.
I mean, that way there's complete transparency and people know they can donate without worrying about where it's going to go. You know what I mean?
Well, I like that idea if it was just one charity, because then we can be in there and tell the people exactly where it's going to be going. But it's going to go to the top three. The top three is going to be split between those three, and it will be given to their charities.
Okay, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But again, there's a friend who went to Worlds. And he got me the World's Comfy plushie. And when I say he got it for me, my wife already stole it, so this is hers. But this is cool.
Sell
No,
it
I didn't.
online for $50.
I think it's going online for like, last I saw was like $100.
Jesus Christ, bro! I was joking. Oh my god, that's crazy. Good.
Yeah,
Lord.
just post it for 300, Gonzo.
Yeah, just out of spite, manipulate the market.
I'm gonna buy up all of them. 1,000.
No. What we should do is like Gonzo should post it for 300, and then
The
Dusty
average
buys
is about
it.
75 to 80.
Dang. And how much did you get it
Yeah.
for? And how much?
I got it for. I don't know how much he got it for. I didn't ask.
It must be not more than like $20. I'm guessing.
I'm assuming it's like $20, $30 because
Yeah.
most plushes on the website are about that price.
Damn.
I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
I have
And
an
we don't
answer
have
for
to
you.
talk about. We don't gotta talk about the Ryan thing for like a long time or anything like that, because I know you said it's kind of old news. But I just kind of noticed, was it like coordinated? Because there was like 3 like videos that dropped all at one time. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I don't think it was coordinated. You're talking about between the overflow. Plus,
Yeah, like right when Overflow dropped his vid, like 2 more vids dropped right after that. And
no,
you think it was just because of the live stream timing, and they all just kind of like
It,
You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
think it was coordinated, but it was just like people. In my opinion, people weren't doing research because you could go to if that was your argument and get stuff, but everybody that did a video just pulled from that one
from
stream,
one stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
which means they were literally just not doing the work of research and piggybacking off of each other.
Yeah. It's I don't want to I kind of want to say the same thing. It's piggybacking, like, oh, this seems like a hot topic to
Yeah.
get some views on. Because the most recent one, probably the last one I saw was the one where the dude tagged me.
Yeah,
Why?
Nathan.
I have no idea.
Some random
There,
ass channel named Nathan. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Bert, it's
He has
you.
over-
So bad about that.
It's you, Nate. It's you.
Yeah, I know. I was like, people are gonna think this is me, especially because it's a freaking new account. So.
Yeah. He has it's a new account. Like, that was his very first video, is calling out Ryan for an apology. That out of all the channels that did it, that dude's not gonna do it. Because he didn't add anything, but Ryan does this. Look at all these people who acknowledge him. So I'm like, all right. And I was like, why am I tagged? So I went in the description. It do not make sense to me. He tagged Rattle, Nick, myself, Deep Pocket Monster. The people he didn't tag were Ryan. Like, he didn't, and then he did not tag Rock because he's a minor.
Dude, he literally said that at the end of the video. He says, not tagging Rock because he's a minor. He doesn't need to see this stuff. Like, man, I thought that was funny. Yeah. I thought that was really funny. I mean, even Ryan acknowledged that. Doing that was amazing.
Yeah,
that's my favorite video on the whole thing.
He did acknowledge that he knows that was going on.
Yeah, no,
he
talked about it for a while on his new live stream.
Did what?
He talked about it for a while on his live stream, actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. What did he say?
I think
Just
he was fair, and he stood on business.
Yeah, he basically said, I ain't changing for no one. Suck it down. Nah, he says, I'm not gonna change for anyone. You're allowed to have your criticisms with me. That's completely fair. You know, you're allowed to do that. But I'm just gonna tell you flat out that, you know what, I'm not gonna change for anyone. If you think the jokes went too far, it's your own personal opinion. Did some jokes go too far? Perhaps. Yes. Do I regret it? But
yeah.
He says,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we were talking about that off camera before the stream started. He's not going to apologize, and if anything, that was the closest to an apology we're going to get. But at the end of the day, I don't think any of his followers cared that much that he made jokes that are racy, because that's who he's been since day one.
Yeah, I also don't think it deserves an apology either. Like, I want a crying video with tears with a ukulele now.
I have a grievous error, or what is it? What did Logan Paul say?
Oh yeah, I've been a tremendous. Oh wait,
yeah.
Yes, yeah, a tremendous lapse of judgment. Yeah. But yeah,
Mimic's video. He's in the chat talking about his video, and he was talking about the other videos. And I watched Mimic's video. I thought it was good, especially the message at the end. But there again, it was one of those moments of like, do it for Pat, do it for this, your persona, your anything. I wouldn't do it for anybody but yourself. Exactly. That's my only criticism for Mimics, is he was saying, do it for Pat, do it for the community. But doing it for your community, I would say is an okay thing, because at the end of the day, it's for you. But overall, Mimic's video was the best one that I've seen of the whole Ryan controversy, because he is a fan. And he was like, look, yes, I agree, some of them went too far, but at the end of the day, you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about either. Yeah. So he was playing devil's advocate, and I thought that was really good.
No, yeah, it was a solid video. I liked the way he articulated everything.
100%.
I agree with Gonzo as well. I believe if Ryan truly wants to change or be more family friendly because of the criticisms, I think it'll be more because of to do it for himself rather than somebody else like Pat, because in the end Ryan wouldn't really lose anything if he does not go to Card Party. Of course, if he wants to continue, it's also Pat's decision if he wants to drop him out as well. So
did Pat say anything about dropping him?
No.
People are just assuming that they are. People
I think that's the furthest reach of all time.
Yeah, it's a hypothetical.
And again, it goes back to, well, Pat's paying him, so Pat's going to drop him. Pat doesn't pay.
Yeah.
I had to pay for my own travels. I had to pay for my own hotel room. I had to pay for everything on my own except a 3-day pass to card party. That's the only thing Pat and his team paid for.
Yeah, and same thing with Ryan. He paid for the hotel. He paid for everything. The only thing that he
Yeah, I
didn't
think
pay
he
for.
brought that up in his stream too.
Yeah, he brought that up. He said, but the only thing I didn't pay for was the ticket. And obviously the ticket's like it's just one ticket. You can't even bring other people under being a featured creator anyway. So and
You bring like a spouse if you're a featured creator.
What happened?
Sorry,
You
what?
cut out a little bit.
I said you can't bring a spouse if you're a featured creator.
No,
No,
I said
I
it's just it's not covered. It's like
yeah, it's like it's only
feature-
one pass.
with you, so you don't get a discount.
Seems a little dumb.
I mean,
Yeah, it
but
is what it is.
I do see how it.
I just feel like who's not gonna go with their wife and their kids? You know what I mean?
A lot of
Like, yeah.
people
Some of us don't have
a
wives.
lot
Yeah.
of mother.
I'm
lot
just saying, but like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh yay, I get to go for free. It's a little silly to me that you are a featured creator, but you have to pay for your family to come in too. It's a small criticism.
I
To
can't.
me,
big deal.
to me, it makes sense because he's paying. He's just like the 3-day passes for me as a content creator that he's putting on stage and he's doing all this stuff. Like we are the draw for the people to come in. My wife's not the draw. My kids aren't the draw. Like why would he invest in them to come if they're not going to bring in
Because
something?
nobody
back to
should
it?
if creators don't show up.
Right.
Have
But
an interest-
there's still a lot of creators who did not bring their families with them. There's a lot of fans who didn't bring families with them. I know a handful of fans and subscribers to these channels. They're like, oh yeah, I left my kids and my wife at home. Like I got the VIP pass. So I had a great time. There's a lot of people do that. They're like, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm doing. I'm talking about the creators, and it's not like a big deal. I'm not arguing or anything like that. I just think it's kind of silly. It's a very small criticism. I don't think it's a big deal at all.
I think to Dusty's point and like Gonzo, how you're saying we draw them, it would almost be like Pat drawing the creators, giving a bigger incentive for the creators to go if you have a wife or something.
Yeah, I guess that's true too.
But it also there's also not if you were to allow that, there wouldn't be a limit. So technically, you would freaking call all your 20 cousins and everyone to just come.
That's the case.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying like bring your entire family. You know what I mean? Like +1 or something. It's pretty common. It's not like
no, yeah, I get that. The +1. I get the +1.
I think
but
like a
not the
plus maybe 2. I think would have been pretty nifty.
I mean, other cons, people bring an entire team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and
very true.
that's what I was going to get to too, because we also don't know what the agreements were for Rev and Ryan and Vault and like the much larger draws like Super Duper Danny and Chloe and Dean, because a lot of these guys have like a lot of them had full teams with them. They had cameramen, they had assistants. Like we don't know what their agreement was, because that might be a different agreement than what Vert and I had compared to them. So it also does differ from person to person, just because of the draw that each person brings to the table.
Yeah, I think definitely maybe the other very, very top creators maybe had that option. But yeah, overall, I think the situation was so overblown. Like, dude, you don't understand. I had the most crazy, not an argument, but a conversation with this one girl in Mimic Brew's comment section. I'm talking about she was writing novels, bro. She was writing dead ass novels.
For the Ryan situation video?
Yeah, it was crazy. But I was also writing novels, bro. I was writing novels back.
Dude, I couldn't believe that Pokemon Overflow guy was hiding
Dude, he is
he does that
clown.
all the time.
Absolute
that dude
clown.
has a major hard-on against Rev. It wasn't even about Rev, and he was like, yeah, Rev and illegal gambling at the end. It's like, what? Like, he has like 5 or 6 videos about Rev, and he does hide comments and he deletes them.
And honestly, I think that is the most scummy. I think that is more scummier than what Ryan had ever said in the whole entire video. I think that is absolutely disgusting. So if you want Overflow, buddy, if you want people to actually listen to your argument, listen to your opinion, and actually
you need a conversation with them.
You need a conversation. Stop censoring people, okay? Because without that, your whole video is meaningless, okay? When people see that, when people see you are actively censoring what other people are saying, they're not going to take your opinion seriously. And I certainly, when I saw that, when I realized what you were doing, I was like, nah. Whatever argument that could have been made is just thrown out of the window because of that. And obviously, on the passive overflow, he also has a tendency of publicly doxing creators. So
Yeah, he does.
not only do you hide comments, but you also dox people. So how the hell do you want the audience to believe a word you're saying or actually to agree? Okay? Now, all the people that are agreeing are just obviously don't know anything about it. Uh-oh. Dusty just left. He's
Mark,
like,
you were cooking too hard.
I think I burnt the screen a bit. But like, if you
Now
want,
you're cooking.
yeah, if you want to actually,
oh my god, the comment. I'm in his comment section right now. It's so dumb.
let me see.
So it's welcome to whatever the nonsense. And someone send this to the Angel in Chief Deep Pocket Monster. Oh wait, he likes money. Oh, he's one of Rev's. Like again, it's Rev. It always goes back to Rev with Overflow. He goes one of Rev's mobs. What the hell? Yeah, it's been working for Nicholas. I have no idea who the fuck that is. We need to be calling out Goated Pools too. Their time is coming. Right now, focus is on Ryan, Vault, and Rev. Space Daddy Gangsta is the one that made the joke that he was a SA someone, a card party, like. And again, like none of the comments that most of the people made that we know talking about it is about it. Walmart Jake Paul really said he's gonna pull out the GAT. Like CTR ripped off Max Mofo.
I even have I even have a screenshot actually of what Dusty said in the comments down below. And dude, Dusty absolutely ratioed Pokemon Overflow. Dude, he absolutely ratioed him into oblivion. And you know what Pokemon Overflow did? He's like, nah, dude, I can't believe it. I'm just gonna hide his comments. Like I'm a weak ass bitch.
Yeah, this video is not monetized. It's meant to shed light on the hate and bigotry in the space.
Womp the fucking womp, bro. Suck it.
And the ratio is still not good. 117 to 68. And as we learned the other day, this isn't an accurate.
Time out. How many views does that video have?
3,195.
This guy thinks he's dog packed saying it's not a freaking monetizer. Like, what are you missing out on? A McDonald's dollar menu meal?
Yeah.
Damn.
Holy shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
Well, Only Life says, why is everyone going after Pat? The reason why people keep bringing Pat's name up in every conversation with every Pokemon YouTuber is because he created Card Party, and they just assume that because he did this, he's automatically friends with he's don't get me wrong, he is friendly with everybody, but he's not friends with everyone. A lot of them are business decisions.
I think they're trying to act like Pat is responsible for other creators' decisions,
which is dumb. Everyone except Rock Sandy is a fucking adult who can make their own goddamn decisions.
Yeah.
Even then, Rock's old enough to know what is right and wrong.
Yeah.
It's
honestly absolutely ridiculous. And to think that this whole thing started from a person like Overflow is just really pisses me off to the core of just censoring people and their opinion. That really puts me over the edge.
Because again,
I think if you're deleting comments, you're automatically admitting that you can take zero criticism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, you're just submitting the argument. You're like, nah, I can't handle this. I'm not gonna. Honestly, right away, that means you lost the argument in my eyes. If you have to go as far as to delete comments, why are you gonna do that? They're not saying anything bad. What you are actually you're fearful of other people agreeing with the opposition. That's exactly why you decide to delete your comments. It's not because they're saying F-bombs. It's not saying they're racist things. No, it's because you're afraid of people agreeing with the other side. And I think that is the borderline scummiest thing you could do when in terms of content creation. Obviously, go outside of that, there's actually publicly doxing people. Yeah, he went
he went after Danny.
Dude, he made a freaking 40-minute yap fest on Danny Phantom on how he's
Danny's
doing.
like the most wholesome freaking creator in the space.
Exactly. He's a freaking amazing guy, and he doxed. I think one of his addresses, if I recall correctly, Danny's addresses. And
yeah, that's insane.
And then next up, he doxes one of PokeRev's moderators' phone numbers publicly as well. Now, given there was some drama regarding PokeRev's moderators, which, you know, that's a different discussion, and I'm not saying there isn't any merit to that. There could be a lot of there could be a lot of merit depending on the information that comes to light. But I'll be honest here. Pokemon Overflow is not the guy is not the freaking knight here, okay? He is not the type of guy to dig into situations like that. I think he holds himself to a way bigger standard than what he thinks. He's completely full of himself. I really, really dislike that. Oh.
Just from hearing about that, I didn't monetize this video or whatever, I would agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a way we can check?
It doesn't have ads. I'm sure it's not monetized if he said that, but it's not like that makes a huge difference.
No, but if he wants to call
lying.
people out, let's call people out. Yeah.
Yeah, it would mean
like if there's. It's again, it goes back to standards. If that's what you're saying,
wasn't he the one that said illegal gambling?
Yes, he's very much.
He's literally just trying to do exactly what this dog pack guy is doing. That's insane.
Not even more of a stretch. He's like even way more of a stretch, because if you're talking about by the way, there is no illegal gambling going on here at all. If you look at the facts here, but the fact that he wouldn't acknowledge that Pokemon itself fundamentally is a gamble, your whole argument just crumbles right there. Like, obviously, PokeRev's mystery packs is a gamble because that's what the freaking point of Pokemon. Like, what do you mean, chat? Like, yes, of course it's a gamble. It's not illegal or anything, buddy. He's not promising you something. Or like doing a live stream. Hey, if you buy these packs, I'm gonna throw in an extra pack, or I'm gonna give you a PS5. He's not doing that like Mr. Beast did in that drama. Okay, that's not what happened. PokeRev, he is stating the odds. He is stating what you will receive, and if you buy that, that's what you'll get. Okay, a gamble, and that it's just a regular gamble. And if people get mad at that, buddy, you have to rethink your whole life, because life is a freaking gamble. Everything you do is a gamble. Oh.
So random, but a little bit kind of relevant topic. Y'all think Ryan will be invited back?
I like how his channel description is, this channel is for my slow bros and ho-ohs. Like, come on, guy. Like, we know what you're trying to say. We're not young. We're not like. It's the same thing with the dice roll thing. We know what that means, but he's going to talk about other people and their jokes.
Exactly. And in the end, they were jokes. Like, I had this freaking crazy conversation in Mimic Brews. I was saying to you guys, but okay. This person was actually giving up some solid arguments. They were articulating what they were saying very, very poetically and really trying to dive deep into the morality of things. But I have to say, like, regardless of any of that, in the end, they were jokes. And you know what? Jokes are very subjective to different people. Some people will like it. Some people will hate it. That is everything. Now, I'm not going to say people don't have a right to get angry with what Ryan said. That will be very hypocritical. People are allowed to say that they have a problem with what Ryan said. 100%.
Absolutely.
But what I'm not going to do is tell all those people, hey, you guys are wrong. You guys have to follow my moral compass. You guys have to think this is all right. Because if you don't, you're a bigot and a racist. That's what I'm not doing. I'm not trying to force people into my own moral beliefs. That's what a lot of these other people were doing, like Pokemon Overflow, Baz Toys. Mimic Boo was totally fine. He was in understanding. But that was what all these people were trying to do, is try to be on this moral high ground. And
especially with the ones that are like Baz, because Baz is a decent content creator. He's an up and coming content creator. It's good stuff. But at the end of the video where he's like, you have 24 hours to respond. And then same thing with that Nathan guy. He's like, you have this amount of time to respond. Bro, like, at least Baz did tag Ryan. But at the end of the day, it's like, what the fuck are they gonna talk about?
That was
yeah. And then what are you gonna do? Drop another video? It's not gonna change anything.
I had a very long conversation with Baz Toys in the DMs, and again, I understand his point of view. He has every right to be angry or express his discontent. But the moment you try to force your own beliefs onto somebody else and for somebody else to follow your own moral standards, I think that's where the problem lies. Okay?
It goes back
why is it not so simple of turn off the video if you don't like it?
Exactly.
Like, why does it not just come down to that?
It should come down.
It's not even that, because I guarantee a lot of these people, if you met them in the real world or whatever, they're all about freedom of speech, freedom of speech. I hate to break it to you, but that is freedom of speech. What they're doing, just because you don't like it, doesn't mean it's against your rights.
Yeah. So
unless Ryan was straight up saying we need to attack these people, we need to kill these people, we need to do harm in some sort of physical fashion to these people, that is when it's against the law. Like, he can say any racial slur he wants, and unfortunately, it's legal. It's covered under the First Amendment. You're just, again, yes, like, get over it. I'm not saying get over it, because you do have that right to be mad, to be upset about what they're saying. But on a standpoint of like, you have to change who you are. They're not going to.
Yeah.
I think what's wrong is these people are forcing apologies instead of trying to have a conversation with Ryan. If they DM'd him and he just ignored it, that's one thing. But use like, hey, I want to talk to you. I want to have a conversation with you, and you're ignoring me. Like, let's then call him out on that. Don't call him out and be like, you have 24 hours to respond, or I'm going to drop more videos. Okay, well,
just find it wild, though.
Yeah, the first video didn't do anything, so why is the next one going to do something?
But it's like, if I really like an actor, and I go and put this movie on from this actor, and I hate the movie, I hate everything they're saying in the movie, I don't find it entertaining whatsoever, why would I watch till the end just to talk shit about the actor after the fact?
Right.
It doesn't, just turn it off, bro.
Yeah. And again, like, as Vert kind of like mentioned, yeah, it's as simple as turning off the screen. 100%. I agree with that. I personally believe that is correct. But people have a right to say,
right. Discuss is the key word, in my opinion, of what you just said.
Yeah. People have a right to discuss. People have a right to feel hurt about something that they saw. But again, my main gripe out of the whole situation is, please stop telling other people to follow your own moral standard, and please stop telling other people to do what you want to do. I think that is very, very dangerous, and I think that is, at the very core, that is not what freedom of speech is. And if you are trying to enforce that, you are breaking that fundamental law. I don't like that. And again, that's where the conversation should end. 100%.
Ryan made a comment on the Nathan video 19 hours ago. It says, do another one.
That's nice.
I think it's a trilogy. So yeah, like, I don't think so. This Nathan guy, I don't remember how long he said Ryan has to respond, but he said he has a couple more videos lined up, and I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I get those. Those are probably just gonna follow the same suit of like clipping stuff that Ryan said. You know, that went probably a little bit over the edge, and like putting text above it saying, "Yeah, dude, this is he hates black people," or something like that.
Again, do I agree with everything Ryan said? No, but he's allowed to say it.
Yeah.
It's and if
I think comedy is comedy. You go to a comedy show, you know what you're gonna get. It's like Shane Gillis's one of his stand-up routines on YouTube that really popped off his career. It's like 20 million plus views. The entire like hour and a half is insanity, and you don't see anybody trying to cancel him over that. Comedy's comedy.
Yeah,
I still am curious on why certain people got tagged in that video. So these are the people tagged in Nathan's video: Opossum Bud, Rattle, Baz, Pokemon Overflow, Deep Pocket Monster, Poke Chloe, Mystic Rips, Rev, Danny, Twice Baked Jake, Poke Office, Poke Wonder, Vault, OK J Love, Poke Beard, Critical Hit Podcast,
that's
and me.
us. Hey, we
Like,
responded to
what?
him. Dude, you
Yeah,
know what we
How
should
come I
do?
didn't get the tag?
We should mention Nathan in the description after this live stream. And then I'll put in the pinned comment, Nathan, we talked about you here at this timestamp.
But he talked about how he's going to tag him and show him because then they need to make a video. Overflow, I guess, Overflow and Baz makes a Mystic. Like Rev, sure, Rev makes sense. He's in the video. Dan, what the fuck does Danny, Jake, Office, Wonder, like Vault makes sense? He's in the video. Beard, Critter, like some of the people, like, what the fuck do you want us to do about it? I
What he wanted,
like,
he just tagged every person he probably came to mind. Just like, you know what, like, I'm just gonna tag everyone here.
Yeah, like I'm friendly with Ryan. I'm friendly with him, but I wouldn't say we're friends. We're definitely more of acquaintances. Like I worked with him on the main stage and that was it. Like and I think that's where a lot of the people, I don't know if this is how he feels. He probably thinks we're all friends. He probably thinks, "Oh, I was on stage with him. I had an event with him. We must be friends." Can't be farthest from the truth. I am friendly with him. I'm an acquaintance at best. I am not like the other people in the video that was in here that were in his home. I'm not on that level. I don't think I'll ever be invited to his home, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, Nathan, he doesn't know. I could guarantee you, Pokebeard or at least he doesn't have any like large correlation or connection to, you know, Ryan, or same thing with the Poke Office. I doubt he has a good relationship with Ryan that way.
Yeah.
So a lot of that was just like, you know, in the heat of the moment, I'm just gonna tag everyone that I know and just see. I'll throw shit on the wall and see what sticks, pretty much.
See what's sick. Yeah, pretty much. That's probably what happened. But good for him.
Yeah.
He has 75 comments. That's pretty good. He got good numbers off of it.
Yeah, he kind of cooked there. I think that's one of the largest viewed videos on the whole situation, actually.
On the whole situation.
Oh man. Well,
75 comments is probably Hanger Gang.
yep, pretty much.
Probably. I didn't go through a lot. One of them made me, though I don't remember who said it, but one of them made me really laugh. And it was like, "Oh man, I went to go subscribe to CTR after this highlight reel."
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that.
Yeah, that was
I was
so
geeking
funny.
at that.
Oh shit. Oh, Vision's in the chat. Hey, Vision son.
Well.
What do we have here? We got Derek and Dragonites also in the chat. Obviously, only life.
Hobby saying hello to everybody.
Hey, Hobby. Good to see you. R&D.
Is he trying to make every YouTuber to stop being friends and distance themselves from Ryan? Maybe.
Probably.
Probably. Bay Showcase says, I got a channel raid from CTR once and met him at Card Party 1. Did not talk to him too much. Also met him at Card Party 2. Spoke to him for about a whole 5 minutes only. I don't know if he sees me as a friend. He definitely does not.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, Bay. He does not.
I mean, that's with everyone. I feel like no matter who you are, like if it was Shinyvert in that position, if it was me in that position, I think that's just normal. Like we wouldn't. It's like people, you know. It's people that you know. It's people that you like, but it's just not people that you have that really connection
with.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bay Showcase is saying hello to Vision.
Yeah. Well, what else? What else happened for this past month or so in the drama space?
I don't I don't think there was anything else that's new from the last time we talked about the drama in the drama space.
Yeah.
It was a wild 3 weeks though.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
it
it was.
was.
Like back to back.
It was crazy shit. Like honestly,
All involving Nick too. That motherfucker. We'll just blame Opossum, but since he, excuse me, since he's not here.
Damn you, Nick.
Fuck you, Nick. It's all your fault.
How dare you? But it was yeah, it was a crazy week.
I saw that. You saw the same one from Paul.
What did Paul say?
Did you buy a staff promo from Chloe?
Oh,
Wild 3 weeks.
Did we talk about that? I mean, we did.
We mostly talked about it on my channel.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
I did get a felt hat Pikachu card. A card I said I would never want to own. I never would buy it myself. Never would go for it. But 187 sent it to me, knowing I would laugh my ass off because he knows how I feel about that card. So he definitely did it for the memes, and it was worth it.
I had that whatchamacallit, Van Gogh Pikachu, but then I traded it with Axie for that X and Y. Sorry, no, black and white pack that I thought was pretty cool.
Even though I don't want
You
this card,
traded the felt hat Pikachu for a black and white pack.
Yeah, I traded it. Yeah.
Damn, that's a good trade, dude.
Yeah,
that is a
pretty
solid
good.
trade.
Yeah.
Even though I don't want the card, I'm not a big fan of the day in Europe. That's essentially what it was. It came from a friend, so I'm gonna keep it. Yeah.
We shared our culture with them.
Yeah.
It's funny. But wait, how much is that Van Gogh Pikachu going for right now?
I
know the PSA 10 price, I believe, is 200 plus.
Damn. Okay, so it's still holding value.
Who's paying $200 for that?
On Gyat?
That's crazy.
That's PSA 10.
Yep. PSA 10. It's listed on average on eBay for, I would say, about $215. The lowest I'm seeing is $218. There's one right now on bid for $217.
Yeah, that has to be in Ohio, right?
Oh
fellas?
Yeah, for sure in Ohio.
Only in Ohio.
Riz in Ohio. Riz in Ohio.
Midoriya-san. Midoriya-chan.
Midoriya.
Last sold was today.
Midoriya-kun.
Last sold was today for $230.
Yossi is looking so demure right now.
Oh yeah, he's looking extra demure today.
Very cutesy, very demure.
So demure.
I really like it. Very cutesy, very demure, very refined.
Mr. Hoot says, Mr. Hoot says, Dusty's finally speaking my language.
I know.
Ohio Skibbity Riz on God for real.
Dude, on God is like it's kind of old now. Like it's honestly that's just for rumors. On God is it's old. Yeah, it's on Gyat.
No cap.
It's
okay,
on
I need
Gyat.
to know. I need a translator for what Baze just said. Mucky Gonzo with his Pika Pika. What the fuck does Mucky mean?
Okay, I don't know. That's
shit, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he's living 100 years into the future. I think he
he knows the next slang that's coming out.
He knows.
Muck.
I'm at a muck so hard right now.
What the muck?
Dude, Dusty.
Chat,
clip that. Dude, Dusty, you missed my cooking session, bro.
Your cooking
session? Rock went off.
Are we cooking up some spicy in here?
Yeah, dude, I cooked.
Yeah. Okay, what was it?
Nah, we were just talking about the overflow
nah, it's over.
No, we were talking about the overly ratio.
Bro, dude's a little pussy, dude. He started hiding comments because he was getting ratioed.
Oh, it's so weird.
It's insane.
Pussy.
Imagine saying that to somebody face to face in a real argument. Dude, you are such a little pussy.
Oh shit. Oh man.
No, but he started hiding comments because he was getting ratioed to hell, dude.
I even got the screenshots too, bro. I even got the screenshot.
He would not respond to me at all.
I think that's funny that like because of everyone deleting comments lately, the people like as soon as you write a comment, people just start screenshotting fucking everything.
I know it is wild.
If you
huh?
delete, you're gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, at one point, Overflow's comments was at like 130, and then it dropped down to 85.
What,
It was
how many views did this video get?
like
Not a
32.
lot.
Sorry, 3.2.
He was fighting for his life in the comments. Is the reason I got so many comments.
Yep, he was freaking fighting for his
Well,
life.
if
dude.
you're gonna make a controversial video, stand by your shit. You know what I mean? Don't.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
Vert
why
knows
even-
what that's
Why
about.
even put your foot in the door? You know?
But I stand by it.
Yeah. I mean,
I
like,
yeah,
said
you
that.
do.
like
You do.
Vert never deleted comments. He was open to discussion, and honestly, that's how it should have been handled. You know, who am I to tell
For
Vert?
the record, I just
Oh,
got
about
my
the,
holiday pajamas for this year's Christmas card for you guys.
Ooh,
Like last year. You guys got the Christmas card last year, right?
yeah, I did. It's so awesome.
I
still have it.
don't think Dusty got it because he told me not to do it because it was going to Japan. But you get one this year.
oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah,
oh, shit,
I'm getting new
yeah.
pajamas.
You're talking about the Pokey Chloe situation thing that happened
Yeah.
about Vert's video.
Yeah.
Oh,
And again, I think it's a moral kind of dilemma here because again,
Dude,
who
she
am I?
got real defense. I hate all the white knighting, dude. Like if you stand by what you did, just respond. Quit
Yeah.
beating around the bush. Just say how much you bought it. Like I'm not defending anything. I don't really give a shit when it really comes down to it. But I mean, Chloe could have saved everyone a whole week of arguing if she would just be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I just bought it out here," instead of having like everybody make videos about it.
But again,
She was
like
just clip.
to be like the devil's advocate here, not saying that Chloe's a devil or anything. God damn it, I'm just saying, she does have a right to not disclose what she paid for, and even if it was, I personally believe that there's certain things, there's certain differences between other regular scalpers and what Chloe did. And for me,
Oh
that
yeah, I mean, I agree. I
Yeah.
told that to Nick. We were talking about that in the comments, or not in
Yeah.
the comments, but in the Discord, as I was kind of like explaining the way I saw it and like how there's a difference between scalping and then having like a private consensual. Like there's a difference between private transactions and transactions that are done publicly, where it's like
That's-
unlimited stock.
That's
You know
where
what I mean?
Rock and I. You probably agree with Rock and I then. So you think that it's not scalping compared to the guy who goes to Walmart,
yeah.
wipes the shelf, because we
It
believe.
depends. So it does depend. It depends on the kind of access the buyer has,
Right,
the
that's
seller
what-
has to the product. So like say you're buying it privately, but it's from a distributor who has access to like all the cards coming off Pokemon's line. That would be
Right.
scalping because they have inside access to what should be publicly disclosed. However, if it's like you're going around just trying to buy up all of the Moonbreons from people on eBay who pulled them regularly, I
That's
don't
not
consider
scalping.
that scalping.
Yeah.
Huh?
I don't consider that scalping either. I just think you might be trying to manipulate the market a little bit on that one.
Yeah,
But again, we don't know what the proof is because just like with Chloe's Pikachu's that were on there was other cards that were the same exact card that were listed at the same price, but we weren't talking about those sellers.
Bro, I didn't like how I thought, because I think I was open and fair to all the talks with her and stuff. Put the video out, and she came in herself and sent all her mods, I feel like, to drive the narrative in the comments really quick. And the narrative was somebody asked me the price. Like her literal comment told me to ask her the price. I asked, no price given.
Yeah.
So it's like at that point, what are we gonna do?
But again,
Again, I don't think the price needs to be spoken about.
I think if that's her point, that's not even my point. That was
Right.
her comment.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but again, it gives her the moral authority to deny that because you didn't reach out to the first thing. In my opinion, I don't think she was going to share the information with Vert to begin with. I don't see that happening. But because Vert didn't attempt at first,
Yeah.
it gives her the authority to say nuh-uh. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, I
pretty
agree with all that.
just pretty much it. Again, what Vert did, like he did what he wanted to say, and I think that's commendable. He there's a few stuff that I don't agree with, but that's fine. I mean, it's his
Yeah.
personal opinion, it's his own moral judgment, and at the end, I think that's what this whole thing was for. It's very subjective.
Bro,
Oh man, would
I
you
hate that.
would you guys look at that though? We're having a conversation and disagreeing, but we're still friends.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
What?
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Fuck you guys. I'm out of here. I'm fucking,
Bro,
fucking.
I hate that I never do these drama videos, and I feel like the one I chose to speak about is such a 50-50
what do
thing.
you never do these drama videos? You've done a lot in the past year.
Maybe 4 total.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
I
lot
can-
compared to me and Dusty. We do.
I
Yeah,
used to, I used to drop them, dude. I used to do a lot of the drama. I just, what I mean, like, it's kind of like I stopped doing regular content, so I'm not even gonna do the drama content right now. But
Yeah.
I used to do it pretty regularly. But honestly, I kind of felt like I was just around. I was just kind of like saying whatever. I wasn't saying whatever what Nick would say because I'm spending too much time talking to like one side, and so I felt like I was getting kind of like, I wouldn't say biased, but I definitely had
It influenced.
a little biased to something.
yeah, like I would definitely like have influence. So I was like, I'm just gonna try and do the card stuff, and I don't know. It just felt kind of nasty after a little bit because it was.
Yeah, because I
And
feel like you
also, it
weren't
kinda
doing
makes
it.
Pokemon, man. You know what I mean? Like I just want to be like having fun in the hobby. I don't
Yeah.
really want to. I don't want to go to conventions when I get back to the United States and like it be awkward around a bunch of people because we got into online arguments. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
For sure.
Very,
I was
very good
about
point.
it.
that's a solid point.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
like that. That's a good stance.
Yeah, because it
I
is.
mean, not I don't diss it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Anybody can make content about what they want to, but
Right.
that's the reason I stopped doing it.
Yeah, which
Bro.
makes
I
sense.
won't be touching it for a while.
That's a lie. He touched it today
Hey
3
yo.
times. He gave it at least three dice rolls. He gave it 3 solid dice rolls. He got banned from the Pokemon Company for playing in the tournament.
Hey,
that
Oh, I
happened.
went,
Yeah.
I went undefeated at the tournament.
That's
What
really good though.
What deck
So-
did you use?
Just
He
like
used
this
the pre-release.
Stellar Crown pre-release.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but-
You went to a
yeah,
pre-release. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
For one
It-
game, one of the kids there had a Blastoise deck and a Charizard deck, and he said I could choose either. So I used Charizard, and they were both his decks, but I won that game.
That's awesome. Yeah, I will stand on this hill and fucking die on it. I firmly believe if you want to start playing the game, a great way to learn to play is pre-release tournaments, because everyone is on an equal footing with it's that one deck and that's it. Whatever set you have and that's what you build with. I think that's a great way to start it because I went undefeated during Obsidian Flames and I beat a ranked player.
Oh
Like,
wow.
Yeah, he was top 32 at Worlds in 2022, and I fucking that's what I'm saying. It's equal footing. Like not everyone knows all the cards because he was
There's
getting-
no meta.
Yeah, exactly. There's no meta. He was like, yeah, I study the cards, so the cards that I want, I know exactly what they do, and if I don't pull them, I have to go after these cards. And sometimes I'm like, oh, that makes sense. And then when you went to go play it, you're like, oh, that's totally different ways of the game. And I thought that was something I never really thought about. But I think pre-release tournaments are the way to go if you want to learn how to start playing the game.
Dude.
I would
I
die.
feel
Really
like it's
fun,
kind of like
too.
so. Like I don't really know what to compare it to. When we would go against, like, if we're just doing quick play and doing some rounds, sometimes we'll go in the first match, we'll get absolutely rolled, and they're so like not used that it's almost like, okay, how do we react to this? Because this isn't what you're supposed to be playing right now. You know what I mean?
My buddy plays Call of Duty professionally, and he was like, dude, he was like, the only time I play rank is when I stream. Everything else, I'm playing casual games or just like regular quick play games for that reason. He was like, because if some random pro comes up playing this character, I'll have an idea of what they're playing and how they're playing it. Because if you're only playing ranked, you're only playing people with a mindset of this is the players you have to use in a ranked match. So if all of a sudden someone's like, no, I want to try this out, and they go into a ranked match and they're actually really good with it, and they're playing in a different style than what maybe you thought it was. He was like, the only time I play rank is when I'm streaming. Everything else is quick plays, and I think that's a solid way to do it.
Yeah, it just gets you like it tests your reactions and like your actual like.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like it's still like. I mean, yeah, you guys get it, but
yeah, I get it.
I want to start getting into.
Rock, are you on Instagram right now?
What?
Am I on Instagram?
No, Rock.
Yeah, I liked your message. I just watched the video for a second.
Focus, motherfucker.
Bro, I just wanted to watch the video or something. That was funny.
Dude, does Rock send you guys a bunch of reels, or is it just me?
No.
Yeah.
He sends me stuff from time to time.
Dude, I'll wake up from a nap in the middle of the day and I'll have like 30 reels from Rock.
I don't have that many. I get like 3 a week.
Skibbity. Like, dude,
No, I think he does. Like, he sent me one time. I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? He's like, got it, not for you. I'm like, no.
Because a lot of the memes I want to send is like a bunch of brain rot memes, and I know Gonzo wouldn't get it, so I do it avert.
New Jersey with Crispy in the car. Bro, this guy made me watch probably 2,000 Instagram reels on that drive. And that is not exaggerating. Like, yeah, this one, just one more. And he would say that every 30 seconds.
Yeah, Chris sends me a lot. I send a lot to Nick. I'm not gonna lie, I send a lot to Nick. But a lot of like, and it's like every once I'm like, I should send them to Dusty too, because a lot of the ones I send to Nick are like a bunch of the like military ones. But I think they're funny.
Kills to raw.
I love getting Instagram reels, man, because my favorite thing about Instagram reels are the comment section.
Oh, dude.
Whatever
So good.
like degenerate, awful take.
Where this trend came from, but it's like hate from whatever country they're from.
Yeah.
Or the one that kind of like it makes me laugh a little bit, but I don't like to go into the replies. Are the ones like, oh, what are you? So I know what slur to call you. So it makes me laugh, but I was like, oh, I was like, oh, people are replying to this. It's probably telling him that he's a piece of shit. And then it's every slur in the book. I'm like, oh, nope, I'm good. These ones cross the line for me. But some of them are so good.
Dude, oh my god, dude, Instagram, dude, I completely stopped watching TikTok just because it doesn't hit the same. Like, all those are nice guys. All of them are just like predictable.
Black Air Force One energy in Instagram reels.
Exactly.
Dude, my favorite ones are, have you seen like I'm pretty sure they're satirical, but it's like the wolf in the woods and it has like a dark back.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
I don't hurt you because I'm afraid of you. I do it because I'm afraid of myself.
Oh,
I go
like
zero to death sentence real quick.
The same ones like, I'm not peaceful because I know how to be violent. Or what that one, like, I call
them divorced dad memes.
Yeah. Oh, 100% they are.
Oh, that's I see Seismic Shock doing he's one step away from doing that.
He did do one. It was the one I'm talking about. That's the one he used in his TikTok. And it was it's so
man.
They're so cringy. I know actual felons who are peaceful now that won't say shit like that. They'll just do it. Like, all right, haha, nice, get away from me. Get away from me. Okay, whatever. Bitch, and they start fucking throwing elbows. Like, they don't real violent, peaceful people, I guess that's the word to say it. They won't give you the fucking warning like these fucking alpha males will do it. They'll just fucking
dude, Bert just sent me a video. I'm just dying.
Did you just send him a reel?
Yeah.
Who's real?
Dude, I send like no reels ever, but this one had me in tears.
What the fuck did you send?
Oh
Bert?
shit! Oh my god! I'm gonna cry.
You didn't send it to me. You didn't
just
send it to
something
me,
about-
you coward.
I'll send
Something
it.
about the average male friendship.
Send it to me, you fucking coward.
I'm sending it. I'm sending it. I sent it.
He's so. I sent it.
Oh my god, bro. Oh,
Dude, I just want to know who comes up with this stuff.
dude, I have
Who
no
sits there
idea.
and is like, I'm gonna edit that.
I'll watch the rest later just because it's kind of long, but I think I get the
Move-
gist.
Oh.
Move your head.
So,
Oh, frig. Vert
I
never
never
beating
got-
the allegations. Oh shit, dude, that's so funny.
You
Alright.
need to remember your training.
You should remember
all right,
your
what other
training.
crazy Pokemon shit's going on?
What's another topic?
Me.
Mm,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
they just did it. They just released-
It was so
What did he
forgetful.
do?
He was twerking in Rock's video.
Yeah, bro, he was throwing it back, bro. When I said I was
Jack, is
looking
that
at
real?
it was real, bro. When I say I was getting bricked up,
I'm mad that I begged for that reel and it was such a letdown.
You didn't like that one?
No, that was dumb as rocks.
Gonzo
Okay.
has what we call millennial humor.
Yeah.
I
Something
can't
that
explain. It's dumb. My humor's dark as
Yes.
fuck.
And
It's a
What the
thing.
fuck
My
was
old
that, bro?
coworker Soto, he would show me memes, and it would be obvious millennial humor, and this is how I would react to it.
How I was
Chris-
reacting
that
to
was
your video.
Crispy showing me stuff in the car the whole time. It was like stuff that I've never seen on my Reels page.
It'll be some shit like, oh, what was it? Extra fries? Or no, it was like exercise? I thought you said extra fries.
Okay, that's kind of
See
funny.
Like, dude.
Oh shit.
Dying laughing.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Delta Raptor says, "Shiny pervert,
Hey, shiny pervert.
Unbelievable.
shiny pervert.
up,
What's up,
Delta?
my man?"
Oh no, what to answer
We know
answer your
Delta.
question,
It's good
Dusty. Basically, to the extent of it, Jake made a video, kind of like saying,
It was a tips and tricks.
yeah,
video.
it was a tips and tricks video, and majority of the tricks was basically encouraging people to take advantage of other people's lack of knowledge on that.
I remember you made a video about that.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I remember that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If someone was, oh yeah, that's just worthless. Honestly, that's kind of high for it. Sell it to me $20.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Rock gave a
Let-
really good point on it of, like, Rock was saying in his video, yeah, it'd be hard not to, it definitely does come down to that moral situation
Yeah.
of what you would do.
And on
Where,
our,
like,
yeah.
like this is what Rock was saying in the video is, like, everybody can sit behind the screen and say they'd never do that, but it definitely is, like, a moral situation.
yeah, once you're in that position, your beliefs will be tested really, really quick there. And listen, I'm not gonna try to stand on this moral high ground and say I would never do it. I'll be
The
honest.
sellers do it to buyers too, though.
Yeah, of course.
Sellers will put up a price, something ridiculous on a card, and hopefully it catches the eye of a brand new person in the hobby who doesn't.
Didn't like about Jake's thing is like, yes, I kind of agree that is it really morally bad? I think it's very subjective. Would I do it? Dude, it would be very hard not to do if I had like a freaking Umbreon VMAX alt for like $5 at a garage sale, I'll be honest, it would be very, very tough. But what I didn't like is him making a video about it and encouraging it. I don't view that as something very positive. I don't think it should be encouraged because it's like, it's almost like a it's like a guilty pleasure if that happens to you. It's like you don't want to share it to others, but you're like, shit, I got a really good deal on that. But you're not gonna like talk to your friend like, bro, you have to like hit up every single garage sale, or you have to go to the elementary school, bro. They got the good shit, and just scam them all. Like I don't think
It's situational, right?
yeah.
So like, if there was a man, let's say 30-year-old dude who just got his card collection from a kid, right? And he is selling out all of his stuff. He's like, I don't know, he's moving or something like that. And he's got his cards there and they're sitting there and he's selling them for absurdly cheap. I'm going to buy it and I'm not going to say anything, honestly. Like that's my opinion. However, now if there's a kid who is just selling his collection to like pay for new cards or something like that, like there's levels of ignorance, right? I'm not going to, if there's like a grandma who like needs to pay for something and is like selling her old collection of cards that she had when she was a kid. I'm like, yo, lady, you know how much these are worth? Like you're getting, you know, pennies on the dollar.
I think that was the point of Nick's video, in my opinion. Like he was saying, like, dude, do the right thing. If it's a couple bucks or that's normally worth $150 and they're selling it for 50, do the right thing. Like, hey, I'll give you 70 to 80 for it. Like, try to get to at least the 50% mark. But I agree with you though that like it does depend on where it's the transaction's happening. Is it happening at a card show, or is it happening at a garage sale? Like,
I think more of the problem, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rock, but I think Rock and Opossum probably both shared this. Is like everybody does kind of understand that this is a negative thing.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that he was promoting it.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah,
go out
that makes
and
sense.
do this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
that's valid.
I was like, hey,
I wouldn't tell anybody to do that, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And throughout the whole video, Drake was promoting that as a good, not as a good thing, but as a valid thing to do. And let's be honest, even if you take out a good deal out of some garage sale or something, or somebody that doesn't know anything, brother, it does not happen often. Okay, if you're looking 24/7, yeah, for sure, I think it is. But I'll be honest, I don't think trying to promote that and say it's a really good tip, guys. It's a really good tip if you're struggling to get good deals. Like,
for me, it's a situational, like, where's the transaction happening? Is it, if it's at a card show, at an event, I expect the seller to know what the cards are worth because they went out of their way, bought a table, promoted their stuff. They made it into a business. In my opinion, hey, that is on you for not knowing the price. Well, again, I'd still be like, hey, let me get to at least the 50% mark. But like if I'm going down the street and again it's the grandma selling stuff to make room in her house, or someone, it just, when I will mostly speak up, like, you need to sell, either go separate it, sell these cards separately, or like I will go out of my way for that person more than I would for the person who's making it into a business.
yeah,
That's my thought.
It's all
I think another thing
based on your own
Rob's
moral
point
judgment.
is like if he's willing to say that publicly, I think it's a pretty good indicator of like what the type of like what he would do privately. You know what I mean? Like
100%, 100%.
I agree.
It's a huge reflection on him if that's something he feels comfortable sharing or promoting.
For sure.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No problem. But
Big Showcase says, what if the 30-year-old dude is selling his kid's collection but not telling you? He might have taken it, might have need the money for God knows, for who knows what. At the end of the transaction, the kid got
I guess the age doesn't really matter. I think that what I was trying to say, I just did it poorly. That's valid what he was asking. I'm just saying that there's different levels of ignorance that you can kind of judge people based on, and like that kind of affects the morality of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's obviously a lot worse to take from someone. Like, either way, you could argue that there's nothing being wrong, no one's being wronged because it's a completely consensual transaction. You can have that morality.
They're selling and you're buying, so that
you wouldn't be wrong by saying that. But obviously, things aren't as black as white as, and I'm just trying to say that things aren't that black and white, and you can take different things into account, like someone's ability to look up, or I'm not gonna know how much coins are worth. If I find a coin and if I find a regular coin and someone's like, hey, I'll give you $100 for that. Okay, I wouldn't just sell that. I would look up how much it's worth. But you know what I mean? Like, I don't have as much information as like a coin collector would, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that there's different levels of ignorance, and that's a factor on the morality of the situation.
Yeah.
But
It's very
100%.
situational.
I can see.
It's
but
very.
he brought up a valid point. It's not any more worse or better depending on the person's age. That was just a bad example.
No. Honestly, you also had a good point, and so did he. But in the end, it's very situational. It has a very gray area. It's heavily based on your own moral judgment, and it's your choice what you do in those types of positions. I think the only other thing is just, I personally don't think what Jake did and promoted publicly is the correct move. I think that's goofy. the whole subject as a whole, is it moral? Is it not? I think that is, again, just very gray. But in Jake's case here, we could all agree that it has some negative connotation to it. And I just don't believe promoting that as some sort of useful trick will benefit anybody but yourself in the view aspect of things.
Pokemon tip of the week: go check out your grandma's old cabinets and sell everything inside of it.
Oh yeah. Now that's the way to do it.
That's how you make money, guys.
Widowy, 100%. Yes, Rox.
Break into your local Dollar General and steal all of their merchandise.
Is Dollar General still a thing in your area?
Easy tips and tricks. It is up north. We have Dollar General. You guys don't have Dollar General?
Nah, not really.
We don't have Family Dollars. We don't have 99 cents.
I think I do have
Actually,
Dollar
we have
Tree.
Dollar Tree up there.
Dollar stores near me. Okay, I do have one. It's like 3.6 miles away.
Yeah, you freaking goofballs.
I'm such a goofy goober. Bay
I didn't
Showcase
say I
says,
don't have dollar stores. I just said we don't have that specific one.
Are dollar stores even like an actual is everything inside them still $1? I don't think
No.
Nah.
No, that's why a lot of them are changing their names, because they got hit with a federal lawsuit of false advertisement on the store. Because the argument was technically your name is an advertisement of what you're selling, and if the average item is more than $1, then you're not a dollar store.
But what if my first name is Dollar and my last name is General?
Then that's 100% different. You name the store after yourself. That's
Imagine the CEO changes his name to that.
That'd be so.
it wouldn't surprise me. It'd probably be cheaper to do that than it would be to change the name of every fucking store in your company.
Oni Life says, have you guys ever been there? I think I've only been there once, to be honest.
Oh no, I go to the chocolate.
Look at freaking Richie McGee over here. I'm just kidding. That makes me sound super cringe.
But Bay Showcase
not?
says, I highly agree with you, and I think the video that Jake promoted was in bad taste. Yeah, exactly. It's just in bad taste. I believe that's a good way to.
That's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, it's the best way to put it. I'm gonna open one poster collection of 151. Are you guys down?
The hell's a
You're
poster?
gonna-
Oh, the
you're gonna
poster
do it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, he's gonna turn on his camera
Right meow.
just for you.
Whittly right now?
What do we
Wittily.
Hold
Wait,
on.
I can't
Does
even
my
say
mic
it.
sound better, by the way, than it did at the start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I even turned on my light. I just noticed it looking at how crisp your camera is.
I just bought my first Shrouded Fable product since its release yesterday.
Ooh.
Did you open it?
No, I'm not opening any of it. I have like a sealed collection. I don't really open cards anymore. I just buy the sealed stuff, and then I the thing for me is I would open it, but I almost like looking at the sealed products more than I do opening it. If I want a card, I'll just buy it. But
That's
I just
fair.
love how it was the Kingdra one. I love this card in particular, so I was just like, I'm gonna keep it sealed.
I
Such a
love
beautiful
hearing
box.
other people's way of collecting cards lately, because there's so many ways that people collect differently than I do. And
Yeah.
and because I am now a fucking gatekeeper of, because I hate those comments like, no, you have to complete a master set. No, you may not collect how you want to collect.
You did the
It's the guy from Fortnite.
It's a tie.
No,
That's the
isn't
format.
this the mewing guy from the video someone shared the
Oh,
other day?
brother. I do look like him. That's the bad part. I do
No,
look like him.
what fucking killed me was the dude was in your comment section where you look like the Titan that ate Aaron's mom. Now I can't fucking unsee it.
I said I quit.
That's so mean.
I'm quitting YouTube because of that. All right. Dude, I got these for a steal. I got these for $15 on Target.
Is it 4 or 5 packs that are in the poster collection?
3.
3? Oh.
Yeah, but it's
Your
going.
list for 50
Motherfuck-
ASAP.
What the? It's going for $30.
For the
Okay.
people who don't know what I'm talking about, this is what the guy was referring to when they're talking about Rock.
Oh my
This
god.
is so
Son of a
fucking
bitch.
good. I can't unsee that shit.
God damn you.
God.
Only in Ohio.
I hate it here.
I hate it here, bro. Yeah.
Damn,
I'm
only
not
3
gonna-
packs says Only Life.
I'm not gonna open these. It's
Grade
too
'em.
much of a hassle. Yeah, I'll grade them. All right.
Yes.
The promos are going hard right now for low pop collectors.
Yeah,
Because they don't grade that well.
Yeah, because they're. I was gonna say because they're super shitty quality. They have terrible print lines too.
Hmm
Wait, how do I do this? With this way?
You-
I do this. Okay, I'll just do
Just
this way.
fucking pull it. God damn it. He's minor. Don't reply to that. Same.
Chat, clip that.
God damn you!
Clip
Did you tell him to pull it?
It didn't help that the first card was
Please,
a Diglett.
please pull it.
Right on.
Is
Uh,
Dude, what if
Paris!
you actually pull a card alert or something?
I'd freak out.
Dude, I love
okay.
that Starmie art. I don't
Yeah,
really.
Aw.
Thanks.
I feel like you need it right now. You haven't seen your family in a couple of weeks. I feel like you need a little bit of love. You haven't seen your family in a
Dude,
couple
I'm
of weeks.
so depressed. in the hotel.
Physically, you haven't seen. Oh, I know. How long? Do you have like what? Another month there?
Yeah, I get out beginning of October.
But then don't you have another stop before you actually go home, right?
No, then I'm going to South Dakota. We can start. We're in the
Hell
middle
yeah.
of redoing our house, so I have to do that. But
Oh, you're not staying on base?
no, we bought a house.
Oh, fuck yeah. Base showcase
Hopefully I'll
says
be there.
you'll be there for Halloween. Is that what you said?
Hey, got a Mew. Not bad.
he's mewing.
You're not getting anything in your next pack, dude. I'm sorry. You better just not even open it. I would just sell it.
I'm gonna sell it for like $20 on
Dude,
whatnot.
I have
dude.
the same theory. I always think like any 3-pack products always
Watch
have
me.
one hit.
Watch me.
Bays, no, they're not coming on tonight. Rock just forgot to update the description to take them out of the description.
Who?
Base showcases is local lost collections and just Josh and coming on the live stream tonight. Just saw their names in the description.
Yeah, I just reused.
I forgot to bring it up last week too because I saw it.
Where the heck's Metria?
He's with his fiance in Rhode Island right now.
Yeah, he's spending time with
Girl.
family.
Man,
Ooh.
they're so cute together. They're so adorable.
He's a nice little guy. Please,
Says
please,
the youngest in the
Ah!
chat.
please. Actually, it's not bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
This bitch.
Double hitter.
Hey,
Go
that's
beat the statistics.
not bad. Should I open another one, chat?
We're making it out the hood with. Oh, you got 2?
I got 6.
Oh.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah. What's the wait?
Took no convincing at all. He went from I want to keep them sealed. Oh, one more's not gonna hurt. Okay, you got me.
Don't twist my arm.
I don't have any Pokemon, but I got some Lorcana, so I'll open that.
Lorcana.
I love Lorcana. It's such
Dude,
a fun
I
game
love
to
the
play.
One Piece cards. The One Piece
Oh,
cards,
so good.
like art wise, are probably my favorite right now. They're so good.
I want to start playing the game, but at the same time, my wife doesn't want me to because she knows if I start playing the game, I'm gonna start buying more often. And that's usually when I start collecting real hard, is when I learn how to play the games.
You
But
need
she
to
already
collect
knows.
them.
She already knows when Union Arena comes out with their Bleach TCG. Oh,
It's already
my
out.
wallet's fucked. Is it?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any of my.
Came out with cards, it would be Brover, dude.
I think they have some.
Fortnite.
Overwatch? No, they don't have cards, dude. If they do,
I've been going heavily in a bunch of restocks. Like, it's
Yes
crazy.
and no. This part of the Blizzard Legacy makes sense.
no.
I don't think I ever saw this restock, Rock. When did this happen?
So it's on Target. That happened like 2 days ago, and then
Oh, did you send it?
yeah,
he sent it to us.
and
I
then
did
it happened on Walmart with bundles, booster bundles.
Walmart.
Bro, I saw the Walmart one and I got on stream 5 minutes before, so I wasn't able to get any.
That's rough. Yeah, I got 3.
You're rough.
Oh man. Oh, we got Eevee. Nice Kyak. Oh. Jesus Christ! Actually, I'm not doing too bad. Not doing too bad.
Oh yeah, Zapdos.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'm calling
bare
illustration
necessities.
in one of
the
your other
simple
packs.
bare
Let's see if it's true.
Did you get that
I'm
Psyduck illustration?
Oh,
I'm
dude.
calling Mr. Mime illustration.
If we're going to illustrations, I'm going Tangela. I think that's the one he's gonna get.
Dude, I don't know how more people aren't talking. Like, everybody's still on this whole Evolving Skies price thing. Like, when you're talking about
Right now?
Yeah.
dude, it's gone. So, I was looking at like the charts of Evolving Skies next to 151, and 151 is going up higher quicker than Evolving Skies ever did.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's because it's just
Damn.
a newer
Well,
set.
that's good because I have a lot of 151 sealed.
Oh, nice.
Just never. I mean, yeah. I just kind of. It came out around the time that I stopped opening stuff, so I was like.
Well, I don't know much about the back end and like distro of all that, but I was talking to a buddy who has distro, and he was saying it's because there hasn't been any reprints at all of 151 yet.
Yeah.
And he was saying he thinks holiday season they will, but he was like, if they don't, then this set like
One of those.
God damn you!
skyrocketing-
God
All
damn
right,
you!
Rob.
open 4 more boxes.
Okay, well, if
Yeah,
you
dude,
said
just,
so.
just open them all and then have the packs laid out.
Be true. Honestly, you're right. I still have some Japanese boxes as well, which I got for $50 at Card Party.
Open it.
You rip a
Nah,
lot, Rock?
not too much, honestly. This is the first time since the One Piece opening that I had.
Do any of you
I
have
don't
the
like-
unified minds
I have
that you're
one
willing
pack.
to sell?
No, I do not have any unified minds.
What about
That's
A
the
unified
best
pack is
Sun and Moon
beautiful.
set.
I love unified minds.
It's the best Sun and Moon set.
I love how
it.
our minds are unified right now.
Unified minds.
How much do you want for that set, for that pack?
I
Look at
paid,
the
I
polls.
paid way too much for this. I
So-
paid like $45 for this thing because I liked the Umbreon promo up there.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, man. I was
Yeah, I
gonna
bought
give you
some
a butt
Chewbacca
squeeze and a
little pack
kiss on the
those
cheek, but
before.
I don't know if I can get to that $45.
Yeah, 45 is ridiculous, but I was like, the blister looks really pretty, so I want it.
A couple of years ago, I bought some Team Up single pack blisters for $35 a piece, and they've done
They're
pretty
gone,
well
bro.
since then.
Dude, team up is the break I want. That's like my dream break that I would like to do.
Yeah, it's one of those sets that like everything just came together on. It was low print, amazing card set, and yeah, I guess that's really it. It was just it's so crazy though. Like, yeah, I mean, you have all these sets and they're like really really great cards, but it has team ups. It was low print, and it has amazing cards, and it's like the perfect storm for making like a super. It's like Skyridge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just one of those perfect storm sets that just it's going to be valuable.
So according to TCG Player, they're now $40 per booster pack.
Well, others are going to be more.
And if you went booster box route, I think they're like 65.
I have this set. I got them for $40 a piece back in 2020.
Dude, a true story. I promise to God, this is a real story. So when
Yeah,
I
go on.
came back into the Pokemon scene, it was probably around the time of Battle Styles, and I went on TCG Player, just literally randomly looking up Pokemon that I remembered from a kid and like looking at
set?
cool cards.
Fuck out of here.
And I found the Latios tag team card, and it was under $20 at the time. And I was like, oh, I'm not paying that much for a Pokemon card, so I didn't get any. And now looking back and realizing what that was is insane.
And now you're over here kicking yourself in the dick.
Yeah.
So many
Save more of those.
variables. Yeah. No one's gonna know what's the next set gonna be, or the Greninja was gonna be the Umbreon VMAX. But I think
yeah.
it's still too early to tell what the VMAX is gonna be for the Scarlet Violet era. I
I
personally
don't think there
don't
always
think
has
that-
to be either. Like I feel like everyone's looking for that one card that they can hype up, and it's going to be like not every era has to have an Umbreon, man. Like that's not normal. That's not how it should be, you know?
Yeah,
You want,
but
you want
there's I
my
I think
bias hot
sometimes
take?
What's your bias hot take?
If this rocket set, because they very quickly teased Mewtwo at the end of it, if they drop like a banger SIR Mewtwo, I think that could potentially be it, like the big card of this era.
I wouldn't say that's a hot take. I think that's a very good take in the fact that it's going to be going after the nostalgia horse like 151 did. And so I think if we're going to get another Umbreon card, it's going to be either in that gym trainer set or in the Team Rocket set if they are two different sets. But I think it's going to come up soon.
I think it's going to depend on pull rates, right? Because like
that's true too.
Umbreon is so like that's actually genuinely an insanely hard card to pull. You know what I mean, I feel like that factors into its price a little bit. So, knowing Pokemon, they're probably gonna make fucking Mewtwo a promo or some shit.
I feel like the special sets are a bit different. Like I don't think a special set would go to that extreme lengths as, let's say, Evolving Skies. Obviously, because of the more pull rates and the overall more smaller sets in general. And so I don't visualize something being in a very special set that is.
But is Rocket a special set?
I believe so.
I don't know.
I believe it's going to be a special set. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a special set.
If it is,
how much is this card now? 9.5.
At least more than $20.
Like 1,000 or something like that. It should be the same as a PSA 10.
Nice.
Let me see.
That's not even my most expensive card.
I sold a PSA 10 Moonbreon.
Fine, I was under.
No, you're right. It went down right after I sold it.
Oh, okay. What grade is that?
9 Fire Red Leaf Green.
That's my favorite Charizard card.
That's a great card.
I'll sell it to you for 2.
What's the grade on it?
9. No, two's too much. It's only about 50. Last time I checked, is 1,500. So I wouldn't do that to you.
So it's like one Umbreon.
Yeah.
Gonzo, can you just list it for 500 and I'm gonna pull the twice bakey jakey strategy?
That's so good.
Fuck. If you pull my dick at the same time,
hey yo. What do you mean by that?
It's pretty self-explanatory, Rock, but you're a minor, so I won't go into details.
I don't know. You gotta enlighten me, bro. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, I have no knowledge of this. You're gonna have to explain it.
Ricky, what's the homie discount on that Zard? There is no discount. That's one. Both of those cards I pulled. That Umbreon is a first
pulled that run. Zard?
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Damn, and it got a 9.
That's really cool, man.
Shit. It's pretty good.
I didn't start buying singles until like 2022. I've always just most of my collection at this point is I just pulled it myself.
90% of my graded collection is all personal pulls.
Yeah,
those are the only ones I keep. Are the cards that I pulled myself. Everything else I grade and then I sell. I only keep the ones that I actually pulled.
Yeah, the Umbreon VMAX I pulled from a mystery pack on a first print run of Evolving Skies.
Dang.
I have an Evolving Skies box that it's a booster box, but I'm gonna open it. How many more years?
21.
15 more years. Because my wife got it for me for Christmas. And it was the Christmas after my son was born, and I'm gonna open it on his 18th birthday.
Fuck yeah!
Hell yeah!
Are you gonna have him help you, or is it just like you stand there and watch?
Oh no! Like we're gonna open it together.
I love opening packs with my son, but sometimes
do
I
it
get
on the
so
live
mad
stream.
because they have he has hot hands, dude. Every time he opens packs, he gets alt art or secret art rare. It doesn't matter. He gets a fancy card.
I want to send open cards with.
What is the most expensive item in y'all's collection?
That Charizard.
I don't know. It depends on the market too, because a lot of my stuff is sealed. So.
He's just
what are you pointing at there, Rock?
He's pointing to you.
I was pointing at you. You're the most expensive piece of my collection.
Chat, you are the most expensive thing.
Oh, that's cute.
What was yours, Dustin?
I'm trying to think. It's got to be one of the sealed. I have like some sealed boxes and blisters. So How much is the Evolving Skies booster box going for? Did it go back down?
It's like
I think it's
750.
at 600.
Okay,
It's like at
so I
750, I
think
think.
it's a Diamond and Pearl trainer collection box, and it's got like a bunch of random Diamond and Pearl packs in it.
Evolving
bought that
Skies
one
is 700 now.
All right, 700.
I bought it a long
Nice.
time ago, and I think that one's like, I don't know. It's got a lot of packs in it. I honestly am not sure what the value on it would be. I know it's well over 1,000, but I don't really remember. It's either that or my Expedition Blister, but even that one, I feel like that one's anywhere from like 800 to 1,200. It just depends on how much someone would be willing to pay for it.
Do you want a case of Evolving Skies? TCG Player has them for $4,470.
Damn.
That's so insane, dude. I mean, that's cool that it's that expensive. People are made some hella money off of Evolving Skies.
Yeah,
That's more than double the price of my first car. That's nuts.
Jesus. That's wild.
What about you guys?
how much was your first car? What kind of
2K.
My first car
lemon
was
did you
like
have?
grand.
Damn.
Jesus.
That could put in some work.
A 98 Dodge Strat.
I think the most expensive piece of my collection was gifted me by Corey, the goat. The Evolving Skies. Oh, actually, wait. How much is Burning Shadows? Must be more, right?
Oh no, Evolving Skies is over Burning Shadows. Burning Shadows like 400.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Burning. Yeah, the Evolving Skies booster box is my new one, and then the second place is the base set Charizard BGS 8.5.
Ooh.
What about you, Vert?
Mine is so basic, bro. It's a PSA 10 Moonbreon.
That's not basic.
That's not basic.
I had 3, right? And I had that Phantom display thing that shows all 3. And that has been my goal for like 2 years to get 3 of them. And I finally got it, but I sold that one last month because of like card party and the New Jersey trips and stuff, and I needed to recoup some funds.
So I'm looking at, because we're talking about it, I'm on the PSA website because I saw that they have a new Pokemon special for the month, and I got really excited because it's fucking $12.99 per card. I'm not excited about the minimum card number.
20?
50.
Huh? Wait. Say that
50.
again?
50. 50.
To
It's
get
not
what deal?
What's the price?
$12.99 per card.
Oh, it's like a bulk.
Yeah, it's a
I
bulk.
have
it's a bulk.
never seen them ever do a minimum of 50.
Neither have I. I've either seen 15 or 20.
Yeah.
20, I was like, hell yeah, I can do that for 20 cards.
Their minimums, because there's tons of people I know that have like 5 or 10 cards that want to grade their shit, but they don't have, like, you know what I mean? They're not going to scrounge up
Yeah.
10 more gradable cards just to send a thing.
Oh, I have hundreds of
sure.
cards I want to get graded. But again, like, it's the quantity of the amount that they require. Because I'm not, like, I don't have the money to do 650, because I just multiplied it, $650 to get those cards, which is a great deal, because at that point they're like, yeah, the declared value is $200, but if you're sending 50 cards, who's honestly going to look at all those fucking cards and look and do the research on, like, okay, how much is this card actually worth? Let's get more from it. But
I think it's funny when you put in obviously more, they like legit reach out to you. They're like, you need to pay us more or we're not going to grade this card.
yeah,
And so, like,
I had that happened to me one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been getting it, so somehow I skipped it like probably 50 plus times where I didn't get charged. But as of recently, like I would say within the past 6 months, now they're starting to hit it a lot more.
That's because you had to bug them for your own package.
Hey,
Yeah,
good
could be.
rage.
Honestly,
But yeah, fuck.
You guys
Vert,
picked up
we'll talk. Do you have a membership, Vert, or no?
I do, yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, just send. We'll make a deal. You send cards my way, and we'll send them out together.
Send it
You
to
guys wanna see my
CGC.
graded file?
Your graded file?
Well, no, it's the ones that I need to get sent.
Oh shit!
But,
you want to see mine?
Damn.
Hold on.
I want to
me
show
get it.
mine. Let me grab mine real quick.
I don't want to
Okay,
show
yeah,
mine.
we'll do show and tell.
All right, Rock, we're waiting for you.
I don't want to show mine. I don't have a graded kind of like a pile that I want to send out yet.
Sorry, is this like a cool little travel case?
It's kind of nice.
Okay,
I like it.
that's your pending pile.
Well, these are just the ones I didn't want people to move except for me.
That's mine. These are all cards I've either pulled myself or
What the
people gifted
fuck?
to me.
Jesus Christ.
These are just the ones that I know are gonna get 10s that
That's
I'm
wild.
like gonna sell when I.
Since I'm a collector, not a reseller, I don't give a shit on the grades. I just, if I like them, I like them. If I don't, I don't. So
Regardless, I mean,
I
you have a
think there's
crazy
about-
big
there's
collection, to be
about 3 to
honest.
400 in here. Yeah, but Rock offers goes to you too. If you want to send some cards, let me know.
Thank you. Will do.
Okay, so I'll just have to do it like this, and then I'll flip them upside down and set them down. So first couple ones are just kind of like do this, just like here.
I like that. I love that stunk tank card.
I know I love this card. I got it
I
for a
think
really
it's
good
better than the
really
Lugia.
because I was buying
Pokerage
these.
official says
Okay, so the first one was the skunk tank, the unknown, the Lugia. I was
Raid. I'm a sequential
Oh,
whore. I
that
love
Sylveon's
getting,
so beautiful.
you're beautiful.
No, you're beautiful.
Rage says I've been slacking on sending my recent submissions. So
I
have
love it. I've been considering keeping this one whenever it gets graded, just because I love this card so much. I've had a couple
Is
of
that
them, but
is that the Giratina?
yeah, the Giratina. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see.
No, you're good.
The-
You're good.
Super
I
hot
like-
take. That
What's the hot
Rayquaza
take?
is a top 3 Rayquaza art of all time.
It's so good, right? I'm
Mhm.
surprised
I
it's
love
not, but still a really good card. The Magic card.
Ooh. You
This
fancy
was-
boy.
Bro's
Yeah.
cooking over there.
He's Chef Boy or Dusty.
I don't want to show mine anymore.
Card limit you.
That's a Brock said, not Rock, Bert said, dude in the changing room in high school locker room. He sees another guy. I'm okay. I don't want to go to I don't want to go swimming, coach. He's a kid who smells like fucking feet and piss in the back of the class because he didn't want to shower after gym. Is that the classic collection?
Yeah, these are. It's just the 3. I'm gonna get them sequentially graded from the classic. These ones I pulled. So this one I'm gonna pull,
Oh,
but
shower at home.
I'm gonna keep it. This one I pulled. I'm gonna grade. I'm gonna grade and keep it. I love this. I love this artwork, dude. I'm just
Rage says, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
the Gengar, but that one I opened this set. First pack I pulled this card. Only
I
pack I that and I pulled it and I just stopped.
It's funny because now, like, when I open cards on camera, I have such a fucking content creator head now when I'm opening packs. Like, sometimes, like, for the content, it'd be fucking cool to open a banger right off the bat. But then it's like, all right, well, now why am I opening packs? Because now I'm not gonna get shit for the rest of them. So now it's like, where do you guys think when you're opening product for a video or a live stream, where do you think the sweet spot is to hitting that pack? Is it right in the beginning, in the middle, or right at the end?
Mine's
Like,
varied so much.
I like to think that
Yeah.
if people watch you, they're not really watching you for the polls. They're more watching you for your personality. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's true. I kind of made that argument earlier today when we were talking about the opening packs early.
yeah, so you could pull, you'd want. Obviously, you're hoping to pull something, but the goal should be that your video is just entertaining.
I'm
you
just having fun, man.
like don't have a Leonhardt setup thing where you're think oh yeah, and then there's like some vintage cards that are not very yeah. That's my pile.
Mr. Hoot says, "Oh shit, I didn't think about the yellow borders. Then yes, Crown could compete with evolving." Dibs.
I have a lot, so I'm just gonna go through them. Y'all can keep talking.
For sure.
You have a lot. Did you not see the full case I have? I made a live stream dedicated to
I
it.
didn't hear anything.
Oh, you took off his headphones.
Oh, I accidentally hit F10, and apparently that turns the volume off.
Oh, that's good.
And you guys watch?
Taking off. Good night, Baze. Get some steps in. I love that Gyarados.
Yes, I want that PSA 10.
Ooh, oh wow, you got some unique ones. You
Yeah,
have, like,
really,
good.
really random stuff in here.
Those are the best ones though. Oh, that Palkia, I love that Palkia.
It makes me think of
the
that.
Urshifu.
The Urshifus are so fucking good.
Yeah, they are really good.
Hey,
I
hey,
had that
hey,
Raichu in a 10. I
hey,
love that
you-
Raichu.
How much you want for it?
I'm not selling it. I don't sell my tag teams, dude.
Not you, Vert.
Oh,
This is all for a video of an alt-art submission.
I hate you. You better not give it to you. I'll trade you that. You throw in some extra goodies after you submit it and get it back. I'll trade you that Charizard.
Ooh,
If it's a 9 or better.
that would actually be a fire trade. But this pile, this is... I have been wanting to do this video for over a year, and it's just expensive, and I've been trying to save up the cards, but this is what I'm most excited for. It's all Mewtwo's.
Ooh. Oh, I love. That's the only good. Oh, the Pokemon Go.
I love that Pokemon Go Mewtwo. I love it. I think
love
that's
that
one of
Gold
the best
Quarter
ones.
Secret Rare. Ooh, Hidden Fates.
He's
Ooh,
so-
I love the tin. The tin one is so good.
That's how
this
I
is
felt when you guys
probably
were
my
doing your
favorite
Gen
part.
Alpha fucking Skibbity
so good.
Ohio nonsense. I was Mewtwo while you guys were Mew.
Where's the tube? You better have the Mew tube in there.
He doesn't. The coward doesn't have it.
Oh, now I'm gonna feel bad.
There are some basic ones.
That's fine. Hey, it's your basic bitch.
I have
Damn,
a bunch
dude.
of these because I want to 10 this one so bad.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I
a
mean, there's-
fucking
that's
good
a great
idea,
card.
though. I did the same thing with the Sleepy Raichu from Fates. Not Fates, from Evolve, Paldea Evolve.
Dusty, I don't want to spoil it, but the reason this has not been sent yet is because Mewtwo does have to be
Mewtwo?
in here.
Oh shit. Well, my bad.
Good
No, no,
job,
That's my favorite
guys.
Mewtwo card. That's my favorite Mewtwo card by far. It's
Probably up
Shining
there for him.
Shining Legends is such a good set too.
Mr. Hoots
These
is
are
that
all,
Google Mewtwo is the first alt art pulled, and it was for my birthday. That's awesome. Good memories.
These are all personally
Ooh.
pulled in the past 2 weeks.
Holy oh, dude, that Roaring Moon is oh my. That's like a top 5 card for me in the newer gen.
I really like this Umbreon. I like this better than the VMAX.
I want better than the Moonbreon.
No, there's a VMAX trainer gallery.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm like, that's a nice card, but damn.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm glad you corrected that because everybody in chat would have been like, "What the hell?"
What the hell?
hey, you know what? I mean, like, it's all personal. I thought the Rayquaza was gonna be the big card. I knew Evolving Sky was gonna pop off. Everybody knew it was gonna pop off, but I thought it was gonna be Rayquaza that popped off. So I bought a couple of the Rayquaza alt arts to like kind of invest into it, and then it ended up being the Moonbreon. I was like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
But you know, I don't know if you remember this or saw this at the time, but when Evolving Skies first came out, the first 2 weeks, Rayquaza was at like 400, and the Umbreon VMAX was at like 300. And then
that's
they
why I thought it was gonna
switched,
pop
and
off.
the Umbreon kept going.
Yeah.
Elliot does Pokemon says, bring out Bella.
Jesus Christ, EDP is in the chat.
Yeah, hide your milk.
I probably gotta get going here soon, fellas.
Yeah, same here. It's almost dinner time. Well, it's past dinner time. I already made dinner for the kids, but I want to eat with them.
This was a good Pokemon oriented pod.
I feel like we kept on track. I feel like we did pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Again, we'll just blame Nick again. He's not here to defend himself. So, where we don't know where Rock is. He might have disappeared somewhere. But while we all say goodbye, you're just gonna have to stare at Rock's screen for a little while until he comes back and shuts the stream down. Do you guys have any last things you want to talk about?
Skibbity Ohio Riz.
I don't know what that means, and I'm okay with it.
Cutesy.
Very cutesy.
Wait, so Rock's running the thing, so we couldn't leave even if we wanted to.
No, we could leave, but the stream will end on YouTube.
He's running the stream.
Yeah.
Should we all just leave
it's-
and just like?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We can all say goodbye and then we'll just leave. And Susie
I-
Baka. What the? Okay,
said-
that one fucking sounds sus. What is Sussy or Susie Baka?
You say Susie?
Yeah, it's son of a merc. Sussy.
Susie Baka?
You're so Susie.
Yeah, what the fuck is that
Midoriya
one
Chan.
mean?
You're very Susie.
It's a lady named Susie.
It's sussy. It's sussy Baka.
like- Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
saying someone's sus, you know? Like they're
So-
kind of.
Yeah, and then I know what Baka means. I'm that, at least I'm that level of weeb still. Fuck, man. So
Daddy said, "Get back here." Have you seen those Midoriya memes?
yeah.
We're not done. We are gonna talk about this. Daddy said, "Get back here."
Daddy
haven't
said, if
seen
you
this.
know, you know, says son of a merc. Well, that's all the excuse me, later in the month. That is Dusty. Dusty, where can the lovely people find you at? So when you come back eventually to the dark side.
You can't leave me alone. I'm just kidding. Dusty Mon on YouTube.
And that is Shiny Vert. You guys know where you can find him, usually under Toadstool, next to Little Miss Muppet.
Unbelievable.
Vert, where can the lovely people find you at?
Shiny Vert, YouTube, Insta.
And then Rock Sandy is not here right now, but you can
OnlyFans.
find him on Rock Sandy or what?
I said, don't forget his OnlyFans.
Oh, no, you're not gonna catch me on that one. Not for
Big
not for
Papa
Rock.
Vert on OnlyFans. Go
Oh,
check it
Vert.
out.
Yes, Vert has an OnlyFans, not Rock. Let's make that real clear.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Rock.
No, because I was talking about Rock when you said it. So I was like,
Oh.
what?
Yeah, good thing we clarified that.
Yeah, yeah. Knock, knock, FBI.
What is
Rock-
it? I'm just kidding.
You can find Roxandy at Roxandy on YouTube and at Roxandy on Instagram. And my name is Gonzo. You can find me at 026 Gonzo on YouTube and Instagram. Have fun, guys, and we'll talk to you next week. Bye.
That's insane.
Oh
So
wait, Gonzo
demure.
left. Oh wait, we're still in here. Yeah, I forgot that he was. Okay, bye.
See you, bro. Chat, stay demure.
Oh, they left. All right. Shit, I just came back, chat. All right. Anyway, thank you for enjoying the podcast. I'll see you guys